Hello everyone, welcome to Sade's Tarot. So today guys, I'm doing a fun little quick video. Hopefully we'll see how quick this video goes. But I just wanted to upload something about astrology, what I've kind of seen going around the internet a bit in my life of looking up astrology videos. And I've always wanted to do this video, what I like and don't like about your sign. Yeah, so we're going to do that. Please guys, don't take offense to anything I say. It's just being fun, you know, just having a good time, laughing. You know what I mean? Like, let's laugh at ourselves. You know, it's fun to laugh at ourselves. So let's go ahead and get started. If you guys would like to see more content from me, please hit that subscribe button, thumbs up this video if you like it. Tell me what you don't and what you like and don't like about your sign. Let's be brutally honest with each other. This is how we grow. This is how we learn. So guys, I'm not coming for your sign. I love each zodiac sign. I may just go a little bit harder on, you know, certain signs. So I'm going to start off with the things that I don't like about Aries. I don't like how quickly you guys have to move. Like, you guys move way too fast. I can't take it. I've gone to the grocery store with Aries or through the mall, and they just like blaze through the mall. Like, everything is like quick with them. Everything is so fast. I'm a Capricorn. You gotta slow down with me, okay? Like, I'm a fucking earth sign. Like, you have to fucking slow down. My fucking slow ass needs to sit back and relax first, and then I can go. You know what I mean? Don't think just because I move like a Sagittarius that I am a Sag. Like, Aries, calm down. Not everything needs to be done so fucking fast, Aries. Like, we don't need to throw things. We don't need to slam doors. We don't need to do all that. Like, oh my god, like, I just can't. I can't with Aries doing that. Another thing I don't like about Aries is that they just want all of the attention on them. Like, if you don't give that Aries your attention, they're just like, what? Like, you don't fucking like me? And you're like, whoa, Aries, I didn't say I didn't like you. Then how come I don't have all of your motherfucking attention, bitch? And you're like, because I am at school? I don't know. Like, what? You think you're better than me because you got an education? And you're like, what is this about, Aries? You're just not giving me attention. That's what it is. Yeah, don't like that. Another thing that I don't like about Aries is that they want to pick fights with everyone. Like, everyone. They want to fight everyone. They're like, I'll fight her. I'll fight it. Whoa, okay, we don't need to fight every motherfucking body, okay? Like, calm the fuck down. Like, we don't need to fight everyone. Not everyone needs to fight. Not everyone needs to fight. Okay, and one more thing I don't like about Aries is they are sticklers for time. They are sticklers for time. If you're fucking late and Aries is calling you, like, where are you? Like, you could just have left the house. Maybe you're just so fucking early, but the Aries is like up your ass. Like, where are you? What? Okay, what street are you on? And you're like, what the fuck? Like, I'm on Palmdale Boulevard. That's where I live. I'm on Palmdale Boulevard. What the fuck you mean? Like, where I'm at? Like, okay, well, you should have been here like 5 minutes ago. I'm like, lay off, dude. Like, what I do like about Aries is that they're very dependable. If they say they're going to do something, they're going to do it. If they care about you, you'll know, because they really will make it a point to make sure that they are there for you. And that, to me, is so beautiful about them. Another thing that I like about them is that they're super protective. Like, you don't have to, like, worry about them, even though I just make fun of them for it. But you don't have to worry about not feeling safe around that Aries. They will make sure that you feel safe. They will make sure that they plan things out and that you go into everything without there being any issues. I think that's one of the reasons they like to do things so quickly. But I really like this about them. I think that it just helps me to feel like secure, you know. And I think what I do like about them too is, like, when they have their circle of friends, those are their friends, and no one gets in that circle. You know, I just personally like that. They like to keep their circle small. I've noticed this about them. And what I also like about them is that they're very smart. To me, they're very wise people. They tend to know a lot of little bits of information because, kind of like Gemini, like, they pick up everything as they go. You know, they move so fast, but as they're moving fast, they pick up information, they gather information, and then they kind of like store it. And I like picking an Arian's brain because like they just know really fun facts. Like, talk to an Aries, you'll notice they know like really fun facts. So the next sign that I'm going to drag is Pisces. Like, ew. Like, I'm not going in order, guys. You ain't gonna know what sign I'm gonna start with. I only start with Aries because I like to be first. What I don't like about Pisces, oh god, so many things. I'm just kidding. No, what I don't like about Pisces is that you guys suck at coming to terms with reality. Like, I know you guys hear this a lot, and I'm sorry to be the one to like say this what you already know, but as a Capricorn, like, I like things said to me like very like Sagittarius energy up in my chart, up in this bitch's chart. I like things said to me very realistically and very like boom boom boom, like this is what it is, don't think twice about it, it's not what you're trying to make it kind of energy. And I just noticed that Pisces are just like, no, like I can't say that because like that's gonna hurt that person's feelings, and you know, like I can't move like that because that's gonna hurt the person. Like, they're always concerned about overly hurting someone, which is nice, it's beautiful, but at the same time it's motherfucking annoying is motherfucking shit, man, because you're just like I'm sorry, we're not, what's her name from Mean Girls, where we want to build a cake and rainbows and wish life could be smiles and rainbows and daisies all the time. Like, I just love shattering a Pisces, you know, dream world, because like they need someone, they need a fucking earth sign to tell them how motherfucking it is, right? Another thing that I don't like about Pisceans is they can be very, very petty. I've met some very petty Pisceans. Like, I've met super fucking petty Pisces people. Petty Pisces, like that rhymes. Kind of. Met some really fucking petty ass Pisces people, and they just don't like, they like to play the victim and act like everyone is out to get them. Like, oh my god, like, I would never do that. I would never hurt anyone. But like, as soon as you fucking turn your back, they got a knife in it. So yeah, met some very gossipy Pisceans too. Also, like, I noticed about some of Pisceans that I've met, they kind of do this duality thing where they like, they try to act like they're always good, but deep down, like I just said, they're super like dark and like, but they don't like to acknowledge that side. But what I've noticed about them is that they can smile in your face and like be your bestie and like, oh, we're best friends, like we're the best of friends, and then they turn around and be like, oh my god, I fucking hate that bitch. Like, you see what she was wearing? Who does she think she fucking is? I know, right? Hi, friends. How are you? How's the baby? Aww. Like, I just noticed they do that, and I'm just like, okay. So yeah, there's not much that I don't dislike about you guys. Like, I like Pisceans, don't get me wrong, guys, I love Pisceans, but they do have that side to them where I'm just like, yo, like, that was super fake, you know? And then the reality shattering thing, they're not good at that. Another thing that I don't like about Pisceans is they are the worst, the absolute motherfucking worst at arguing. At one, if they argue, it don't make no fucking sense when a Pisces argues because they're not used to that. And then two, like if they argue with you or you argue with them, they just tend to, how do I say this? Like, I'll just say it, they book it. They don't want to fight with you. And you're like, Pisces, come fucking back here and fight me. And they're like, no, I'm good. They're like half away, like gone. They're like out of the vicinity. Like, they don't like arguing. They like to keep everything rainbows, smileys, and daisies. And that's just how they are. I'm not saying it's totally bad, but it's annoying to deal with sometimes. So some things that I like about Pisceans is that I love how fun they like to keep life, even though it can be annoying. They remind me to have fun and be adventurous and not take life so seriously, because I'm a Capricorn. I take life up the ass pretty much. Um, so they remind me to keep things fun, to keep things light, to not take life so seriously all the time, to just have a good time, and I fucking love that. I fucking love that shit. I also love how artistic some Pisceans are. I know, like, this is a big cliche thing for them. They get told that they're very artistic. But I feel like that's true. Like, I feel like they, are very artistic, and they're very good at whatever they do. They're very good artists. They're very good singers. You know, very good creators, animators, whatever it is. Like, they're super good at it, and I really, really love watching a Piscean be creative. Yeah, so pretty much I've had really good relationships with Pisceans, and I notice it just like works out for me. But like I said, with the bad, sometimes that bothers me about them, and that they flip floppy sidesies. So yeah, I don't like that. But they are very fair at the same time. So the next sign that I'm gonna talk about is Gemini. Okay, so Geminis, the thing that I don't like about you guys is that you guys are super quiet. Like, I know you guys up. I know Gemini's gonna be like, actually, I'm very chatty. I like to talk. Yes, you do, Gemini. Gemini placements. But you only like talking if it's something that you're interested in. Because you guys are all about the mind. So if the conversation does not stimulate your mind, you tap out. You're just like don't want to be in this fucking conversation. And you guys tend to not care what the other person wants to say, or you just deem it as stupid, like kind of like I was gonna say about Aries. That's stupid, you know. I don't want to talk about that. Well, Geminis kind of do the same thing. They kind of do the same thing. If a Gemini doesn't like you or doesn't like the conversation you're having with the Gemini, you will motherfucking know about it, because they'll just like tune you out. And I don't like that. I don't fucking like that. I also don't like the chattiness is a big thing for me, but also how fucking y'all get this a lot, but it's true. I dated a Gemini. He was like this split motherfucking personality. Like I said in my Gemini moon video, if you guys don't like someone, you are like boom, like in their face saying shit like all the time, like I don't like you, blah blah blah. Like you'll know, like when a Gemini doesn't like you, you'll fucking know. You know, they're very obvious. But then they'll fucking turn around and be like, oh, hi, Sally, how are you? Like, to the other person that they just averted the whole conversation away from that person, and they can't hide. They can't hide when they don't like someone. Like, you will fucking know that they don't like you. And that's why I'm just like, whoa, like, hold on, can we act like we like the person for a minute? Just to be professional. No, not a Gemini, not a Gemini. What I like about Geminis is that when they are talking, when they are engaging, they're very fun to be around. They are so fun to be around. They engage very well. We can always have really stimulating conversation, and they're very good at that. They're very good at when they do want to speak, you know, and they're not being moody. They're very good at communicating with their person or their friends, and they make sure that, you know, they make sure to keep things light, to have a good time. And they're very much, what I like about them is that they're very good at being funny and being jokesters and just having a good time. Like, they like to keep things very light, and I like that about them. So I learn a lot, and I always like love picking a Gemini's brain as well, because they usually have like different types of knowledge of things that they pulled from, and I really like that about them. I'm going to talk about Leo. So Leos, what I don't like about you guys is that you guys always need constant validation. You always need people, like, you always want to talk about yourselves. You always want to talk about everything you've achieved, all of the things that you've achieved, and what you're doing with your life, and how come we're not doing that, and all this other bullshit. Like, you guys like to act like you know everything, and no one can tell you otherwise. You like to debate a lot. And I personally know, because I've been around a lot of Leos, so I know how they are. And you guys like to, some Leos I've noticed too, like to hoard things a lot. Like, you guys always are buying things. You guys are always hoarding things. You guys are always wanting to be the best at whatever you do. And yes, I think this is also a positive trait, but it can get to the point where it's like they're super competitive when they don't need to be. Like they just want to be the best at whatever they do, and it's just kind of annoying. Like if they're the best, like they are just like everyone has to hear about it. Everyone knows that Leo is the best because they will make sure that they are the only one that is good at what they're doing. And I just think that is so fucking annoying because I'm just like I don't know, that just annoys me because I want to be good at what I do too. But a Leo will like trample on how good you are at something if you're, if they're better at it, if you're better at it than them, they get mad. They're just like, oh hell no, like you cannot be better at me than something. Like Leo, calm down, okay? Like calm the fuck down. Like it's not that serious. It's not that serious. Like everything is a fucking competition to you guys. Like every motherfucking thing. Another thing I don't like about Leos is that they go on and on and on about themselves. Like, I can't tell you how many fucking rants I've heard from Leos. Like, oh my motherfucking gosh. Like, they just talk about themselves, like, all the time. All the motherfucking time. I've never heard a Leo not talk about themselves. Like, oh, that's a lie. My best friend doesn't. But, like, maybe this is the August Leos. But, oh my god. Do you know how many rants I've had to listen to of a Leo talking about themselves? Like, I'm like, I never signed up for this. I want to hear it. Like, shut up. Like, that's literally what I want to tell them. Literally. Things I do like about Leos is they're very loyal. I really like that about them. They really stand up for what they believe in. They are very good at getting their point across. When they want to say something, they say it, and they say it with such deliberation that it is like, you're like, damn, that must be the truth because you sound so confident. And they're just like, yeah, I know, yeah, right? Believe it. Like they just, I admire that about them. I also don't like it, but I admire it. I really admire it because I wish I was that confident. Like Leos are very confident, and they always try to look really good, and you'll know a Leo when you see one because they're just like, I'm the best. Like, I'm the fucking best at whatever I fucking touch. Turns to gold. So, yeah. That's my impersonation of a Leo. I don't know. So, yeah, I like that. And I love how, like, adventurous they are. They like to have fun. They like to go out. They like to do things. I really like that. That gets me out of my comfort zone. Again, this is a fire sign thing. Even though they're stubborn because they're fixed fire. But I appreciate that they're that confident in themselves and that they love to go out and get out there and do their thing, and they just do it with such, like I said, deliberation that you're just like, yo, they're so inspirational. Like, I want to be like that. I want to be that fearless. Like, Leos to me are super fearless, and I really appreciate that about them because it reminds me to be fearless, and they're the best too at giving pep talks. Like, I've noticed too, they're really good at giving pep talks. I like that about them. It helps me get out of my pessimistic funk, you know what I mean? So give it up to Leos. They should get the pep talk award. So the next sign that I'm going to drag for a minute is Aquarius. Let's drag motherfucking Aquarius, shall we? So Aquarius, I don't like that you guys feel like you invented everything. Like, you feel like, I fucking made this, I fucking made that, I was the one that started that, I was the one that did that, and I'm just like, you're not the only motherfucking person in the fucking earth, Aquarius. What the motherfucking fuck? Like, I relate, got my moon in Aquarius, so I'm dragging myself. But Aquarius, and don't tell them that they're a hipster. Don't tell them. They're like, what did you call me? I am not a hipster. Hipsters are so fucking mainstream. No, that's a fucking insult. Don't tell me that I'm just like everyone else. Like, I am not. I am an individual, okay? I'm a fucking individual. Get it right. Get it tight. Booty, rockin' everyone. I don't know how to say that. And Aquarius, another thing I don't like about you is if someone doesn't know how to do something, I've noticed, because I'm not going to call her out, but I know of an Aquarius, and if I wasn't good at something, or if I didn't know how to do something, she was just like judging me. Like, she was like, you don't know how to do something? Like, Aquariuses can be very like judgmental, like judgy, and they get irritated like very fast. Like, Aquariuses get so irritated with everything very fast. Like, really? Like, why are you so like, I just noticed it about them. They're so irritable. They're so irritable. Another thing that I'm sure they get a lot too is that they suck. They suck at coming out of their comfort zone. Like they don't like making friends, like new friends. They don't like their friends having new friends. They don't like having new friends. They're just very stubborn like that. They're very, very stubborn. And, you know, Aquarius energy, like I was saying about Leo, thinks they're right all the time. They're just like, no, I'm right. I'm right. Kind of like Taurus too. I'm right. Right. You know, it's like, no, you're not. Sometimes you're wrong. I know. I know, Aquarius. That's shocking. I know. What I do like about Aquarius is that they love to be creative as well. Like, I'm a big advocate for creativity. Whoop, whoop. They like to, you know, make everyone feel like an individual. You know, like when you're talking to an Aquarius, what I like about them is that you feel so important. They're just like, yeah, let me know like all about what you want to say, because I want to sit here and listen. And they're very fun to have conversations with. I've noticed like Aquariuses are very good at conversating. Like I really like talking to Aquariuses. I notice I have really good conversations with them, you know. And what I also like about Aquariuses is they're that ride or die. Like they're that ride or die. Like if you need a pull up, if you need when I say like a pull up, like a toddler pull up, you know what I mean? Like if you need someone to pull up, they will pull up. They are that ride or die, you know. But don't fuck them over because they're very unforgiving. Also, they're very logical with the way they think. They can even help you with figuring out why you're feeling something. They can help you fix your problems. And I also love how some Aquariuses are very good at like technology. Like they're just naturally good at it. Like I have this thing because I got my moon in Aquarius. And they're all about like humanitarian and doing the right thing. And I really, really like that about them. I've noticed that a lot of Aquariuses have this quality and it's nice. So Virgos, let's start off by dragging you because that's what I do. Yeah, you guys are so fucking critical. You think everyone is doing everything wrong and you want to fix everyone because you don't want to look at yourself. Like you don't want to see that maybe you want to fix everyone because you're not perfect. I know, Virgo. I know. Don't kill me. But it's okay. It's okay that you're not perfect. Okay, it's okay that you don't know everything. Virgos like to act like they know everything, and it really, really fucking pisses me off because I'm like, you don't know everything. So learn first. Learn everything. See if you can. Learn a lot. Then, you know, try to act like that. But Virgos are very smart. They're very smart people, so they don't have patience for people that they feel are stupid, which is half the population. You know, they think that they're the only ones that are Aquarius too. They think they're the only ones that are right or have like a sense of like what is right in the world. Like they just don't. They feel like they're right all the time. They do. Another thing that I don't like about Virgos is that when you first meet them, I've said this before, but they're on their motherfucking best behavior. They're just like, yes, okay, alright, yeah. And then, like, you fucking, like, oh, I forgot to twitch, because that's what they did. Okay, like a robot. And then, like, malfunction, time to not act perfect, you know, time to tell you all your flaws, you know, time to, you know, point things out, time to make you feel stupid, time... I don't know, guys, why I'm talking like this. I don't know. They like to be the douchebags of the zodiac, and it's really annoying. It's really annoying. But the thing that I do like about them is that they are very caring. When you're in their life, you're motherfucking in their fucking life, and you're stuck with them. They're very loyal. They are so fun to talk to. They like to crack jokes. I like to crack jokes, you know. And your jokes have to be smart. Like when you come on a Virgo with a joke, you better make sure that joke's smart as fuck because they are all about the mind. So Mercury, you know, they're all about the mind. They're all about, you know, that mental simulation of like whether a friendship or whether a relationship. Like they love that shit. So you better have some good jokes when you talk to a Virgo. You better know what you're talking about. Better be confident because they like confidence. Okay, so the next sign I'm going to be dragging is Scorpio. You guys already know I'm gonna drag Scorpios. Scorpios. So Scorpios, listen up. Listen good. You guys like to act, what I don't like about you guys, is you guys like to act like you guys are so motherfucking hard And you're like, no, like, nothing fucking phases me. Like, fuck you. Like, you think you got to me? You think I actually give a flying fuck about what you feel? I don't. And the next thing you know, like, they're in a corner like,
oh my god, like, I can't believe that person said that to me. Like, that person was just so mean. That person was just so mean. Trying to seek revenge.
you know, like, they're just like they act like nothing touches them. They act like nothing phases them. And but the truth is, like, they're really bothered. Like, they're so bothered about the way you said something to them 5 years ago. They're still remembering that in the exact motherfucking time that you said it. And they remember everything. They don't forget. So don't think a Scorpio is going to forget what you did, because they know what you did last summer. Yeah, another thing I don't like about Scorpios is they like to pretend like, you know, like they don't do anything. They like to pretend like they're so innocent and, like, you know, like, they never hurt anyone. They like to play the victim. Well, you know, you shouldn't have done that, Sade, because if you wouldn't have done that, then I wouldn't have to show you my ugly side. You did this to yourself. You brought this on yourself, Sade. You brought this on yourself.
I can't look at you. I can't look at you.
And you're like, did I really bring this on myself, or you just getting fucking hurt about everything? How dare you say that to me? Take that back. You know, like, everything is a fucking moment for them. It's like, oh my fucking god, like, you cannot say anything to a Scorpio. You just might as well be quiet. Just be quiet. Just don't talk, because a Scorpio is gonna get butthurt about everything you say. You know? Another thing I don't like is usually Scorpios are the ones that come in my motherfucking comments saying, oh my god, like, Scorpios, we don't do that. I'm a nice Scorpio. I don't do that. Newsflash, every Scorpio that I've heard say that, they do it. You do what you say you don't do. Obviously, if you have to defend it in the comments, you fucking do it, or you've done it. So don't act like y'all don't do that. I've had some Scorpios come up in my comments saying,
I don't do that. I don't do that. You're wrong. You're wrong about Scorpios. We're so nice. We're so sweet. We're so loyal. Okay?
then why when I have client-based readings, y'all are the number one motherfucking sign that has fucked someone over, but y'all loyal as fuck? Really? Really? Run that by me again? Like, if I did a poll, what's the number one sign that has fucked you over? Regina George, raise your hand, Scorpio. Raise your hand. Because it's you. Like, I hate when a Scorpio comes in my fucking comments or tells me to my motherfucking face, which they have.
I feel like I'm not, like, you know, the typical Scorpio. Like, I don't do that.
What? That's the number one thing you guys say, which tells me you do it. Okay? Okay. Sound off, Scorpios. Go at me. Go at me. Come at me, bro. Because I know y'all will. I also don't like that they claim that they're so fucking loyal, like I said, and that they would never, and they are so motherfucking honest. Then how come we all gotta tell you our secrets, but y'all want to play discreet as fuck? Like, y'all want to play discreet as fuck and act like you guys would never, like, do something, or that, like, ask a Scorpio their secrets. Like, they'll act like you just sliced their head open. Like, what? Like, how come we gotta tell y'all our secrets, but you guys won't tell us your secrets? That don't make fucking sense. And I know my Scorpio's gonna be like,
Because that gives you guys power. Why would we want to give you guys power? If you know our weaknesses, that's power.
okay, whatever. But the minute somebody don't tell y'all a secret, y'all mad. Y'all mad as fuck. Yes, what I do like about you guys, though, is that there are very loyal and honest Scorpios, and you guys are very fun to be around. I have the best conversations I've noticed with Scorpios. I've had the best relationships with Scorpio energy, and I still would love to date a Scorpio, okay? I still want to date y'all, even though y'all motherfucking piss me off. Also, like, this is a power duo. Like, me and a Scorpio would be a power duo. Like, we just, like, I feel like Scorpios just get me. Like, they understand me. They get a lot of people, but they really, like, I feel like they really understand me. And when I talk to Scorpios, I really feel, like, understood. And, you know, I really feel, like, very understood. And I really appreciate that. And, you know, they're really good at surprising, you know, people that they love. They're very, like I said, there are those very loyal Scorpios. And I really appreciate that. Also, what I like about Scorpios is that you guys are very protective. I really like that too. So the next sign that I'm going to drag is Libra. Oh my god, I always drag Libras. Libras, what I don't like about you guys is that y'all can be fake as fuck. Y'all can be motherfucking fake as fuck. You guys like to act innocent, like you would never do anything, but you would. Okay, so let's not act like you guys are God's gift to the earth, like you would.
I would never do anything. I believe in justice in the world. And then
The next thing you know, they're like,
So you know what Becky did? Oh my god, Becky is such a slut. She's such a slut.
you know, like, Libras will gossip. Y'all will gossip about a motherfucker real quick. Like, but y'all like, oh my god, I'm not taking sides. I'm not taking sides. Yeah. You literally just took Becky's side like 3 days ago when I told you what she did and what I did and how we went at it, but you're not gonna take sides now. Iconic. Like, that is the number one thing that a Libra will say. I don't take sides. You don't take sides. You don't take sides when it doesn't benefit you. Let's be real. Okay? The thing I don't like about Libras is that they're super petty. Super motherfucking petty. They will be very passive aggressive. They will say things where you're just like, did you really just say that to me? And then they have the audacity to act like they didn't mean that and you're just hearing things. Kind of like Scorpio. Like, you're just hearing things like, I didn't mean it like that. Like, you're just getting in your feelings. Like, I'm not like that, Sade. Do you really think I'm like that? Do you really think I'm this petty of a person? Yes, I do. I do. Another thing I noticed about Libras is that they can be very irresponsible. I don't like this about them. Very irresponsible when they are being irresponsible. Oh my god, they are the worst. They are the worst. They will just be extra about everything. And they are, what I've learned too about Libras is that they're not very forgiving. They act very forgiving, but they aren't. So I can't stand that. I can't stand that. Sorry guys, can't stand it. So what I do like about Libras though is that they're very fair. They're very good at holding conversation, other than they are assigned to that likes to talk about themselves like so fucking much. And you know, like, I enjoy conversation with them. I enjoy talking to them. I enjoy being around Libras. I really like Libra energy. I've said this before. I really do like your guys' energy. I think you guys have such uplifting and inspirational energy. And I just love how they see like the beauty in everything, kind of like Pisces. Like, they see the beauty in everything. They see the beauty in a flower and a fly, like buzzing. Like, I don't know. Like, they just, like, I really appreciate that. And I love talking to Libras about deeper issues, complex issues. Like, they're not afraid to like go there. They're not afraid, like Scorpio too. I didn't say this about Scorpio, but they're not afraid to go there. Libra and Scorpio to me love going there. They will talk about really deep stuff with you. Really like that. Let's talk about Taurus. What I don't like about you. So Taurus, what I don't like about you guys is that you guys are super duper 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 stubborn. I know you guys get told that all the time and you're like, duh, Sade, like, we get told that so many fucking times. Are you kidding me? Like, but seriously, like, I don't like arguing with Tauruses because, like, they think they're right. Like, all the motherfucking time, they think they're right. It doesn't matter what you say to them. They're right. You know? It's like, you can literally have all of your facts lined up, stack all your facts, and they're just like, wrong, sweep it off the table. Wrong. You're wrong. I'm right. Oh, you did all that research for nothing. For why? I'm right. Did you remember? Put that on replay. I'm right. Like, a Taurus is just the worst to argue with, and I've argued once with a Taurus, and it would literally made me want to, like, bang my head into a wall. Like, I was just like, there's nothing I can say. Oh, and a Taurus moon, too. Oh my god. There's nothing I can say that is gonna make you see that you're wrong. That's, like, my biggest thing I don't like about Taurus. Nothing you motherfucking say to them. Nothing. They're just right all the time. Also, what I don't like about Taurus is that they are so hard for me to get close with. Like, you guys are so fucking hard for me to get close with. Like, I'll try to have, like, Taurus friends, but you guys are so guarded that I'm like, oh my god, like, I can't, like, how the fuck do I get through to you to be my friend? Because you guys are cool as fuck. I didn't go as hard as I should have on Taurus, but I'm a little biased, okay, whatever, like, you guys just need to stop being stubborn, okay? Fuck. What I do like about Taurus, though, is you guys always look good. You always are styled so beautifully. I've never seen a Taurus not style themselves well. Like, they always dress very, very nice. I really like having conversations with Tauruses. They're very good at holding conversation. I really like that about them. They're very independent people, and they're those types of energies where it's so nice to just talk to them. It's so nice to be around their chill atmosphere, like their chill vibe. It's really nice. I love it. And I also would love to, like, be in a relationship with a Taurus. I feel like they're very good at committing, you know? I really like that about them too. They're very stable for me. We both have that in common, being two earth signs. So yeah, I like that about Taurus. I didn't go as hard as I could have with y'all, but whatever. Y'all cool. Y'all cool, whatever. So the next sign that I'm going to drag is Cancer. Here we go. Cancer. Cancer. Not everything is yours. Stop being so possessive over everything. Like, Cancers are like, this rock is mine. This thing is mine. Oh, you don't look at it, don't touch it. It's mine. Kind of like Scorpio. It's mine, 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 mine. Like the fucking birds from Finding Nemo. Like, that to me is all I fucking hear on replay when I think about Cancer. Also, when Cancers, they're very petty. They're motherfucking very petty. And they're very much about, like, me, 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 me. They just don't come off like that at first, because you're like, oh, Cancer, you're so loving, you're so caring, aw, and then it's like, boom, that's how they rope you in, and then they're just like, oh, cool, like, we're gonna be all about me now. We're gonna talk about me, and we're gonna emotionally manipulate things so that way it comes back to me. Cool. And if you don't do what they want, they are so mad at you for, like, the rest of your life. Like, if you don't listen to them, if you don't take their advice, if you don't befriend them, they get mad. They get really upset. They get really hurt. I think this is just a water sign thing, you know? They get really upset. They get really hurt. They're just like, in their eyes, you're the fucking worst person on the face of the earth if you don't be their friend. If you don't want to do what they want you to do, oh, you're the worst. You're the motherfucking worst. Don't intrude their fucking home. They can't stand that. Don't intrude their home. Because that is their home, you know? That is their home. What I do like about Cancer is that they are very sensitive, but even though they play the victim, they will play the victim. But they're very sensitive. They care about everyone in their life. They can care. Again, you have to be in their circle, but they do care about you. They do care about what they can provide you. They are very much that sign that is a giver. I've just met takers. I just met Cancer takers. So, yeah. You know, like, that's why I was clowning on them. But they are very giving. They are very caring. And they can be very emotional. And, you know, like, emotionally in tune with you and make sure that you are good and that you are emotionally stable. You know, they're very much that sign that will take on their partner's problems and help you. And it's nice to see that. It's nice. You really feel like you can vent to a Cancer and they'll understand you. It's really nice. I like it. So, guys, the next sign that I'm going to drag is mine. Is Capricorn. Yeah, let's go. Capricorn. Okay. Why are we so guarded? Why do we suck at letting people in? It's like, clearly, like, someone will want to be there for us, but we'll just be like, no, oh, I need to do it myself. Like, you can't be there for me because no one ever is. So, okay, then how do you know unless you try, unless you open up and allow that person into your sanctum, allow that person into your space? But Capricorns just want to see the worst in everything. They want to see the worst in everybody, and it just is, it's like really exhausting, okay? It's really exhausting being a Capricorn. Oh, and another thing I don't like about Capricorns is that, you know, we are very, like, we're so unforgiving. Like, we'll say that we forgive, but we really don't. Like, we remember the time that you fucking punched us in the face. It was awesome. Give it up for my mean girls today. But we'll remember the time that you, like, took a shirt from us, or you broke a CD, like my sister did.
When I was in, you know, middle school, it was my Hannah Montana CD. She broke it.
True story, bro. It was a true story. But I never forgave her, and she's still like, remember that one time, like, you never forgave me for, like, breaking your Hannah Montana CD? And I was like, yeah, because that was, like, my motherfucking CD that I listened to on repeat, and I let you borrow it. Out of the kindness of my motherfucking heart, I let you borrow that CD, and what did you do? You broke it. You fucking broke it. We're just so unforgiving like that. I hate that about us. Another thing that I don't like about my sign is that we're very cold. I hate to say this. I hate to say this about my sign. But when someone doesn't reciprocate those emotions, we're like, that's it. That's it. I'm never opening up to you again. I'm never opening up to you again. Because we're so used to being cold. Like, we're just be like, I'm a boss ass bitch. And I don't got feelings. Like, fuck feelings. What is that? Like, I ain't got no feelings, you know, like, feelings. I don't know what that is. But then literally, like, we go home and, like, cry in our pillow every night and drink our emotions away. We're emotional. We just don't like showing you guys. So what I do like about my sign is that we really want to take care of everyone in our life, even though we can be controlling. It's not good. You know, we want to take care of everyone in our life. We want to make sure that everyone is good. We want to make sure you're good, your grandma's good, your mother's good, your kids are good. Like, if you're in our life, we are very much that sign that is like, I want to take care of everyone. Kind of like Cancer, because they're our opposite. But we want to take care of everyone. And the way we show that we love you is we want to give you everything. We want to give you the world. We want to be, like, such a rock for you emotionally and financially. Like, maybe we can't always be emotional, but we want you to be able to come to us and, like, tell us your problems and we'll fix it, like your fairy godmother. Like, that's Capricorn energy. Like, we want to be your fairy godmother. Another thing that I like about my sign is that, you know, we love really hard. This is something that a lot of people don't see about Capricorns, but we love very hard. Like, when we love, you're like everything to us. Like I said, we will want to take care of everyone for you that is in your fucking life. But at the same time, don't take advantage of that. The last and final sign that I will be motherfucking dragging is Sagittarius. Sagittarius, not everything is a fucking joke. Okay? Not everything is a fucking jokey joke. Like, stop trying to make everything a fucking joke. Like, even when we're arguing, I don't want to joke. Like, we're having a serious conversation. Like, can we be serious for, like, 1 second? You know, like, they want to laugh at everything. Like, Gemini. Like, I'm correlating them back to each other because I feel like they can relate. Like, they want to, like, laugh at everything. They want to be, like, keep things fun. And not everything can be fun. Okay? Also, too, like, I hate this thing that Sagittarius do where they just disappear. They just go, like, they just disappear off the face of the earth. And they don't talk to you for, like, weeks. And you're like, oh, and then they come back like nothing happened. Like, oh, hi, Sagittarius. Like, did you just decide to join my life? Did you? And they're just like, yeah, like, I've been off, like, you know, scoping out the world. What have you been doing? You know, I just got into a car accident that you didn't know about. Oh, my God. And then they don't have emotions most of the time. So they're like, but do you still have both legs and, you know, you're good, right? Like, you're texting me, so obviously you're fine. So, suck it up. It's like, damn, thanks for your empathy, Sag. Like, I really appreciate that. You know, thank you. Also, Sagittariuses, too, have this energy about them where they think they know everything. It's like, like, Sag, you don't know everything. I'm sorry. You don't. So stop trying to act like you can educate me on every motherfucking thing. Like, I can go do my own research. Thank you. And another thing that I don't like that they do is they don't like admitting that they're wrong. I've said this before, but this is the number one thing that bothers me about them. They will not fucking apologize for anything that they fucking do. If a Sag apologizes to your ass, you mean a lot to them, because they don't fucking admit they're wrong or that they've wronged you. They will just like act like everything is all like fine and dandy, and they're just like, yeah, like everything's good, like, but you're over there like mad, and they're just like, you still mad? Like, get over yourself. Like, that happened like 5 hours ago. I'm over it. You should be too. Okay? And you're just like, no, like, I don't want to be over it. They're just like too motherfucking bad. Okay? Also, what they do is they they can get real petty too. They can like push buttons, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, really? You had to take it there? And they're like, oh yeah, I took it there. But what I do like about them is that they're very protective. They're very loyal. Okay? If they really love you, if they really rock with you, they're gonna be loyal to you. They're gonna respect you, and they're gonna make sure that you're okay. And I really like this about them. As long as you let them have their freedom, they are happy campers. It doesn't take much to make a Sagittarius happy, which I love that about them. And they're that person that you want to take to have a good time. Like, they like to have a good time. They like to do very spontaneous things. You know, they're just really fun. They're really fun to be around with. And when they are in the mood to have good conversations, you will have great conversations with them. And you seriously, like, learn so much from them. And I really like that about them. So, guys, that was my video on what I like and don't like about your zodiac sign. I hope you guys loved this video. And again, timestamps are below if you want to go ahead and check those out and just skip around the video. I love you guys. Love and light. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.